Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. This broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. We are not offering any type of trading advice, and I am not a licensed financial advisor. All right, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. It is Monday, August 11th. Your weekend is over. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Any day above ground is a blessed day. Thank God. So let's take a look at the Forex Factory. Tentative Cleveland Fed inflation expectations. 10 a.m. President Trump speaks. That's a wild card, huh? It gave it an orange folder, depending on what he says. Something to keep an eye out for. But that looks like um, the only thing that could affect this trading session. Good morning, Rao, Duke, Kenneth, Dr. H, Carol. The coupon code for Apex? Um, Good question. I'll have to email it to you. I don't have it off the top of my head. Good morning, Rian, Mukhtar, Ed, Agola, the Dukester. All right. All right. Let's take a look and see what we're getting ourselves into. Let's look at the overall market, the overall trading environment. The E-mini, let's see. Let's start off with midnight. Took a leg down, back up, and now back down. On a 4-unit Renko is what we're looking at. Let's take a look at our 20 Renko. We're going to put this on our power play drone. Whoa. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ on the 20U. If today's your first day joining us, my name's Rory Powers. We're going to be showcasing our automated bots here at Right Line Trading. Once these strategies are enabled, they will execute and manage the trades on our behalf. What's really nice about it is when the strategy does take an automated entry, it does project the stop and profit targets on our chart. Okay, looks very much like the E-mini. A leg down, back up, and now kind of flat. So it looks pretty flat. I wouldn't call it a trending market, that's for sure. From 8:30 to 9:30, we're just completely sideways here. Good morning, Tom. We've got a really nice diversified strategy portfolio of strategies. And what we do is we let them run through the Asian Open, the London Open. And when we get ready to open on the New York Stock Exchange, we have what we refer to as our leaderboard. Our leaderboard, these are the bots that are doing the best in the current trading environment. And Ninja Trader has a very powerful trade performance metric where we can get a little bit of a further look back and see if this is an outlier or, hey, this is a consistent bot that I should be keeping an eye on. We're in on the ES30 range 1-day pass. Let's take a quick look. ES30 range 1-day pass. Took a short, a break below the VWAP. Prices between the VWAP and the 50. It's not the best position. But that's our 1-day pass. That's a template that's specifically designed to pass prop trading evaluations in one trade. One trade. But NinjaTrader has a really powerful trade performance metric. And I like to keep an eye on our top bots throughout the week and see which ones are performing the best. And we'll take a look at the month of August and we'll do a power ranking. And those are the ones that we like to keep an eye on, the ones that are performing the best. Our decisions are primarily made, entirely made, really, by the data. So we're getting ready to kick off here at 9:30 with the opening bell. Good luck, everybody. We've got our trade copier. If you don't know what this is this is where you'll see the trades copied from our bot to the Apex accounts. That's a trade copier. And behind my trade copier is my lagometer. And this week, I'm going to have this lagometer available for free as a free gift for joining us on YouTube. You can see now the NASDAQ has 6 seconds of lag. Man, is that important information. Because if I like the setup and I click buy, well, I'm buying into a market that I'm looking at 6 seconds late. So I get into the trade and I'm down $200 or $300 before I even start. It could happen. It's happened to me 100 times. Okay, the power play's in long. Let's keep an eye on this for the price action. We let the first one go by. We let the market settle down to at least 932. We're in this narrow ranging market on the NASDAQ. We're looking for a break of support or resistance before we consider getting in. We are in no rush. We're going to wait for our trade with a little patience, little discipline. The 1-day pass is still in it to win it. This could be a nice break to the short side. Let's get our 20U up. Where is our 20U? Here it is. All of a sudden, this short is looking very juicy. Let's see if we get this break. It's very tempting. Oh, I love that entry. It's a little early, though. It's exactly 9:32. Love the entry. This one could go all the way. Those are bullish candles, very bullish candles. Those are hammers. Momentum has shifted to the upside. The close of the formation was at the high. We are in a nail biter. The ES30 range made 1580 on that trade. The Mac truck. Let's go to the Mac truck on this chart. Those 20 U's, we can't discount them. Boy, this is very much alive in this trade. Very much alive. If we want to get in this trade now, what we would have to do is have this stop out. But let's just see what happens. Let's see if it goes into our leapfrog. If it goes into our leapfrog, we might want to catch this short move. Now momentum is shifted down to the, headed straight down. Our RSI line is locked. On both time frames. Yes, a real nail biter, Suzanne. Good morning. Hope you had a nice weekend. By the way, it was not my birthday. I am not a year older. That was Mark Miller's birthday. I saw on Discord over the weekend, people were wishing me a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rao. Happy birthday, Mark. God bless you, Rao. Hope you had a great birthday. Yeah, we are in a miserable sideways market here. This can all change quickly. It's still very early. Remember last week, things didn't really get juicy until about 10:30. Not going to get into a rush. We're going to take our time and we're going to get a really good entry when the market's moving nicely. Trump is coming out at 10 a.m. He's better when he talks after the market closes. When he talks when the market is opened, it turns into a red folder very quickly. High impact. Good morning, Mark. Nothing doing, nothing doing. My gold micro strategy is up $450 trading micros. Our ES30 range on the 1-day pass. Look at Sim Bitcoin. Holy moly. We've got a strategy that's trading Bitcoin, micro Bitcoin, on the futures. Futures micro Bitcoin. Wahib, thanks for joining us. Good morning. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, we're back in on the ES30 range. Gold is just took off. Look at gold. Gold is getting some nice entries. This retirement plan, holy moly, on my computer, I can't speak to anybody else's, but on mine, it's up huge. This retirement plan trades at 2 minute on the NASDAQ. Um, for the month, on my computer, it's up $5,000. So I've got it on my radar, believe me. I am keeping an eye on it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up, I started doing it this morning, kind of like our power rankings on my tabs, on my trade copier. I'm going to go with the strongest strategy statistically based on the performance and put it on tabs. And I've done that this morning for the AI. And I'm also doing it for the iBots. What I like to do here is I always move my profit target just below resistance. I want to give price a clear shot to my profit target. I'm going to have to check my settings on this. Let's see if we can get out of this ranging market we're in. What's got me a little concerned, of course, is that 10 o'clock with Trump speaking. Maybe this is why we're getting some of this sideways action. I don't know. And gold is volatile. He certainly is a wild card. You don't know what he's going to do next. There it goes. It leapfrogged. Took a lot of risk off right there. Come on, push up. Let's get through all this static, all this noise. I've also got my ETP. My ETP, that's the platformless trade copier. And it gives me an opportunity to trade my right line funding accounts. I'm going to make this group active. On my right line funding, I make this account group active. Come over here to my accounts. I'm going to click up on the unassigned. And now I toggle this, and it's going to trade my right line funding accounts. We are slowly working our way back up to our last line of defense. Eight, 890. Let's toggle this off. Okay, it took another long entry. Let's put our profit target right below resistance. Looking for a break of that upside resistance. Great job, Rao. I see gold just flying all over the place. We're also in a long trade on gold. You can see it here. A one range. Oh my goodness. That's a fast time frame. Very fast. I was reading the rules. One of our members, Ed, loves Tradeify, has several accounts with Tradeify. I was reading their rules with them, and they say no automated bots. But if you read the fine print, what they're referring to are bots that trade on like 1 second bars. Very fast, high frequency in and out trades is what they don't want. I don't know that it really just specifies those particular bots. And I know some of our members have traded Tradeify accounts using bots. Yeah, in a one range, that's like a high frequency. That's what made me think of it, Rao. But they have, once you pass your, speaking of Tradeify, once you pass your eval, then they don't have any consistency rule. During your eval, I think it's very lenient. I think it's a 50%, like our Profit King Challenge. But then once you pass and you have I think it's the Pro account or the Pro Plus account, then there is no consistency rule. Keep an eye on gold. Let's take a look at the ES on the 8U. The 1 day pass on the E-mini scored. We need a break. We need a break of resistance. Mark, that could be a couple of different things. Usually it's your data feed or your accounts. Are your strategies enabled and they're all in the correct data series? What I mean by data series, your contract month and the bar type and instrument. Yes. And they're in the correct account. They're in good active accounts and they're enabled. The next thing I would do is check my log. You may want to just, if you're in any positions at all, flatten them all. But it doesn't sound like you're in a position. Just restart Ninja and let it reconnect. Your connection socket or something of that nature could have gotten off. But the log always tells the answers. If you scroll down in your log, but Sergio always told me, he said, you know what? Don't fight the thing. Just restart it. Restart it, reconnect it, re-enable it, start over. That let me tell you, that micro Bitcoin. Um, no, it's the gold. It's gold that's firing off. Right now, this is our best spot. Listen, gold is not the most consistent bot, but I will say this about it. When it's hot, it's hot. On the days that it comes to the top of the leaderboard, um, it's a moneymaker. I'm tempted to switch this to the minis and just see how it does. I'm testing one, Mandinga. I'm just testing one. You could see the daily volume on the micro Bitcoin is 50,000 contracts for the entire day. But that's not even the biggest problem with it. That's, well, it's associated with the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the liquidity. There's a bid-ask spread that's very large. Wow. Look at that Bitcoin chart. That thing has monster moves. Monsters. I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is the Bitcoin chart. If we scroll back some, look at this short it took. Wow. That's a monster trade right there. Took this short and got in on a runner. We got 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Trump says he's going to speak at 10. That means he'll probably speak at noon. I haven't seen very many of his speeches go off on time. But I think if he starts talking about tariffs, um, that could be our catalyst event. Wow, gold is going to the moon. This is gold trading just a few micros. Imagine if it was the minis. Wow, great job, Rao. Great job. Oh, you're a great trader. Man, it came right up to the top of our leaderboard too. When you see your micros up 500, something's up. It's coming to the gold is coming right up into that upside resistance now. Let's see if it breaks through. Congratulations. This is gold here. This is the micro. It's headed right up into this upside resistance. See, I could attach my stop. If I'm this close to my profit target, I don't want to give all this back. And I don't have the profit window enabled, it looks like. So I can right click my stop marker and select attach to indicator, go to properties and put it on my modified fast. It's usually the third one down and click OK. Now my stop is tied to my 15 EMA. That NQ30 range leapfrog is in. Here we go, 958. 958. Let me take a look at the Forex Factory. Bitcoin's back in. All right, here we go. We're going to test this upside resistance. 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Here's a Bitcoin trade. Trading at 120,700. All right, here we go. We're getting a push to the upside. We're getting some good buying pressure here. Oh, it looks like Trump's news conference is regarding the federal takeover of Washington, D.C. But that's might be where it starts, but it could go anywhere. Well, this is how it went last week. It took some patience and waiting for our trade. Ralph found some beautiful entries on gold. Bitcoin is launching. Bitcoin's taken off. ES20 range on the iBot is a really strong bot. It's having a big month this month too. Actually took a long entry. The E-mini's right at the VWAP. The NASDAQ's right at the 50. Leaderboard is very slim. Slim to none and slim left town. My last fishing trip was almost a Gilligan's Island special. 3-hour tour almost led to a shipwreck. Turned out the fuel injectors were ready to disintegrate. Good morning, Stephen. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, those fuel injectors. Come on now, let's get some movement. Let's get the party started. I bought ES20 range is what I'm looking for. I got to clean these accounts out. There it is. Here's the IBOT on the 20 range. I'll put it over here with gold. Come on now, let's break through this resistance. That IBOT on the 20 range is looking mighty good right now, but it's going into a brick wall. Come on, let's launch right through this. 10 o'clock, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 after 10, we're due. Come on, give us one. Wow, this one just took off right into resistance. This could be the move we were waiting on. I'd love to see this 20U get all the way clear. We need a break and a pullback. The leaderboard is starting to come to life. Starting to come to life here. Those iBots all fired off long, quick. Quickly. Come on, let's go. Keep going. Let's watch our volume. About 500 contracts a minute. 6, 8, 1,000. 15. Good volume. Good volume. 1,500 contracts a minute on the NASDAQ. Now we need a pop to the upside. We got our almost a break. Not quite though. That's a signal D entry. You see what it just did? When it comes to the 15 and bounces off the 15, that's a signal D. But you can't have the upside resistance. I have an annual membership, Duke. It's the smartest 250 a year you could ever spend. Because I'll tell you why. If you don't have it, CTO, if you don't know what CTO is a service that you pay once a year, and if God forbid you're out on the boat and it breaks down, they come and they tow you in as part of your membership. If you're a member, it's free. The membership is $250 a year. If you're not a member and you need them, God forbid, it's an arm and a leg. If you're 10, 15 miles out and they got to come offshore, you're going to pay $1,000 for a tow, and you do it happily. It is. It is smart. Thank God I've never had to use it. Mac truck is in still. Wow, I am really sorry about this session. It's not going as planned yet. We're not going to give up though. Coming up right behind me is going to be David Wise. David Wise is going to trade his SPY super system. Talk about being on a win streak. David Wise is hotter than a firecracker. Come on, let's get a push up. Let's go. I'm hoping to get this lagometer ready to deliver. I think it's the greatest gift to a trader. I put it right up there with the atomic clock synchronization. Not the atomic bomb, the atomic clock. Every single install we do, when we do a fresh install of the AI Auto Trader, we always set up the lagometer. And when we won't do the synchronization, just to see where your lag is. And everybody's lag, very few people, I can count them on one hand, have that synchronization. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's our catalyst event. Watch the break to the upside. We got a spike in volume. $2,000, $2,100. This could be what we were waiting for. Come on, let's get a break. This looks promising. Come on up. Come on up. Watch the break here with the signal B. Boy, it's tempting to enable this one. I think I'm gonna just hold up here until this 20U breaks this top pivot. Here we go. This thing could be off to the races now. Do we get a push up? Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to enable mine. We didn't get in. We need to break this last line of defense on that 20U. Come on, push up through there. 20U's got one more pivot. Now we got a brand new Profit King challenge. Brand new. We're going to do a drawing today. We had 12 new members into the Discord that we added to the list today. Come on, let's go now. Let's get a move to the upside. Oof, let's watch the volume. It looked like it just went way down. With that ETP trade copier, it acts as a bridge between NinjaTrader and those right line funding accounts. Come on, let's go. We're still bouncing off this last line of support on this pivot, this red dotted line. We really need to break it. That's probably what we see right here. Come on, launch up through there. 600, let's watch the volume. This closes to the upside, we could be in. $200 contracts a minute. We need at least 1,000. $600. The stock market's flat too. Nothing doing here. I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break. We'll go till 10:45. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, I'm back. I see I didn't miss much, unfortunately. While we're waiting, let me put in a link for our Discord. What I'm talking about, if today's your first day or you're not familiar with Right Line Trading, we have a sister company, our funding arm. It's called Right Line Funding. The website address, rightlinefunding.com. And we have a Discord chat group that I want to invite everybody into. You just need to register on Discord and our website, and you'll be in the daily drawing. We give away $1 accounts to our Profit King Challenge. Okay, there's the link there. And what we do is what is the Profit King Challenge? You might be asking yourselves. Okay, come on, we're retesting this area of resistance again. We're desperately looking for some wind in our backs to push this through. RJ, the RJ 150 range is in. Steven in. This market's just not moving. Okay, this is the Profit King Challenge. This is the website at rightlinefunding.com. And if you scroll down, if you send us your email address, we'll send you back some really nice coupon codes. Also, we have regular prop accounts. $50,000 eval starts as low as $29. And we have also straight to sim funded, where you could skip the eval and you could start potentially getting payouts immediately. The 150,000 sim funded goes as high as 449. You get some really nice payouts on that particular offer. Then we have our Profit King Challenge. And the way that works, we've been giving away cash prizes every 2 weeks is how we've been running them. This current challenge ends Friday, August 22nd. It's just starting today. This current trading session is the very first one. But the good news is all you need to qualify is 3 trading days. That's it. 3 trading days. It's a 50% consistency rule. So if you make $10,000, you're out of those 3 days or as many trading days as you have, your largest trading day cannot be 50%, more than 50% of what your net profit is. For the example I just mentioned, with $10,000 of net profit, your largest trading day couldn't be $5,000 to qualify to meet this rule. All you need to do is make $3,000 in profits. It's a $2,000 intraday trailing threshold. And if you do it, And we've got a member, Tejas, that this has been his piggy bank. He does it every week, and he has very little to no competition. I think from talking to people on the phone, their biggest fear is they're going to be up against 100 great traders. I can tell you from firsthand experience that's not the case. There's very few people participating, and if you get in there, and I've talked to so many of you, and I know you've got the experience and the ability to do it. You get over $3,000 in profits, you're going to take home one of these prizes. I'm telling you. There's only been 1 week. There's you know, and that was Tejas got first, second, third, and fourth. Other than that, every other time it's just first place, just one person. So we're going to be giving away a $1 account. Mondays we give away one account. Tuesdays 2 accounts. Wednesdays 3 accounts, and so forth. Finally, on Friday we give away 5 accounts for $1. If your name is drawn, you get a coupon code, and you could check out for $1 on one of these Profit King Challenge accounts. In fact, Tejas, a few weeks ago, last month I believe, had on July 11th, yeah, about exactly a month ago from today, had a $1,900 payout in this Profit King Challenge on an account that cost them, I think, $49. And if he could do it, you could do it too. Let's log in and let's just take a look at the leaderboard. We have a dynamic leaderboard. Right line funding. And you'll see where we stand right now. Tejas already on the board. That's what I'm telling you. He's he thinks this is his own personal piggy bank, and he's got $1,000 on across 2 accounts. He's off to a strong start. But it's anybody's game. It's goes to August 22nd. He won last contest with just, I think it was $3,100. He got over 3,000 and stopped trading because nobody was competing against him. So get in the game. I'm telling you, we're giving away cash prizes, and you can do it. We have a trade copier with ETP, where you could trade those right line funding accounts using NinjaTrader. You do need this as a tool. It's for a nominal fee. I think it cost me $175 if I'm not mistaken. And and I could trade right off of NinjaTrader using this trade copier. So let's do the drawing. In fact, I right before the session started, I did do the drawing. We do it through ChatGPT and Argus, Argus, Argus. Your name was drawn today, and you're going to be in the Discord chat. We're going to post you as being today's winner, and you'll receive an email that has a coupon code, and you'll get a $1 account. Congratulations, Argus. Wow, Bitcoin's up to $700 now. Bitcoin and gold. These are both trading micros, and you could see if they were trading minis. Oh my goodness, look at this trade on Bitcoin. Wow. I'm going to attach it. What I do to attach it to my 15 EMA, I see I'm up 230 and my stop is way down here. So if I want to lock in some profits now, I could simply right click on my stop marker and I can go to this little menu and select attach to indicator. And when I go to properties, it's going to list all of the indicators on my chart. And the third one down is going to be my modified fast. And I'm going to attach it to that and click OK. And now my stop is on a momentum-based trailing stop. What I do, Rao, I didn't want to put everybody's name in my live stream. We had a cyber stalker, and I wanted to protect your privacy, so I don't put everybody's name in front of my live stream. But to answer your question, I put everybody's name in a list in ChatGPT. That's a member of the Right Line Funding Discord. And at random, ChatGPT picks the winners. My 20U is above the 50. Let's see if we can get this break. To answer your question, Rao, ChatGPT selects the names. You got to be a member of our Discord chat. I see you, Tess. I see that you registered, Tess. I'm going to get you added. So now I just got out of this trade because it went through my 15 EMA and it stopped me out, but I'm up 728 trading that micro Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, see how we ended up for today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into a trade the entire session. I think there was only one other day that this happened. But our ES30 range on the one-day pass ended up on top. Our NASDAQ 20U on the Mac truck up just under 1,000. My gold strategy is in again on the sim account. Wow, now it's into the downside. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this gold up on my minis. Gold's in another beautiful trade. Hey, Agola. Okay. I know as soon as I end this live stream, the Nasdaq's going to start flying one way or the next. It happens all the time. the iBot on the 600 tick. Now the rest of these bots here are on the leaderboard. The Leapfrog 130, RJ 130. It's in a winning trade now. That's still maturing. The Steven's been red hot. The bot and drone are up nominally, and the 20 Unorenko sniper is just above water. Gold came back. The cat came back. Gold's right back in long. Gold is, man, gold is giving some really nice moves. Look at this gold chart. It's all over the place. Got into a signal A, counter trend. Gold sometimes has huge reversals. Well, we patiently waited, but we were never rewarded for that patience. It never came, but I know what's going to happen. It's Murphy's Law. When we stop, it's going to shoot through that area of resistance and go up a country mile. Please, if you would, on the way out, like my video here on YouTube. It gives us new eyes on our products and services. I like to think of it as job security. When you see your 50 EMA look like this, yellow, red, green, like a flag, a new color every 3 bars, you're in big trouble. Oh, gold, my goodness, gold jumped right back in short. Here we go. Maybe we get a push to the downside. Let's take a look at our 20U. We got all this downside support. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Just going to see if this move continues down. We'll give it a couple of more minutes before we sign off. But we will be back, God willing, tomorrow. Hopefully this is a big move down. Our 20U's just breaking our 50. Okay, the power play got in. I'm probably in on my right line funding. I am. On my right line funding accounts, it did take the trade. I'm going to bring this up right here. And you can see my P&L is on $50 per account in the red. We need this to continue to mature to the downside. Last trade, last trade. Hope everyone has a great Monday afternoon. Come on down. Let's go. All right. Well, the right line funding account took a loser. We didn't get any trades on the Apex accounts. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to please like my video here on YouTube. We'll be back, God willing. Let's do it again tomorrow. Gerald, you got in too late on that short and blew it? Oh, there's just too much downside support for me to even think about getting in that trade, Gerald. When I saw those blue lines, it's a recipe for disaster. That's why some days, if you listen to Kushner, I was talking to Chris. Chris is a dentist. He's retired now, but he was saying, man, that Kushner is brutal because, it's very boring to sit there and watch. But you know what? He's very particular about his entries, and he has a really high winning percentage. So it's best just to, the most important thing is to sidestep the losers, Gerald. We trade just to get into a trade sometimes. That's the problem. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. So long.